And we are live. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. It wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be possible. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this party started with no further ado. I already told you guys in the last video that I'm going to start making my rounds. Let's go ahead and knock out some videos. Listen, 7 reasons why, and if I title this wrong, I'll go back and retitle it. I'm in a hurry. 7 reasons why you don't want to piss off the lone wolf, Sigma male. Sigma man, we really need to get that change, Sigma man. Listen, none of y'all are going to be as thorough and methodical as a Sigma, a lone wolf, none of y'all. And I get it, right? You know, you see something that's out of your league of comprehension and you just get triggered by it. And you know that this person's probably better than you in every kind of way, can outsmart you in any kind of way, but the lizard brain part of you, low IQ part of you, can't help yourself but poke the bear. It's not a bright idea, because whenever someone pokes the bear or they're out here taunting or playing with the Sigma, we don't lash out. We double down. We'll get quieter. We'll start putting out videos that seem kind of, they're just putting out scripted videos, not really any, because we're thinking about something else. And we'll be plotting and planning in the background. It's not a good idea. It doesn't work out well for you. Most of you people can't keep your butts at home. You got to be out drinking, or you females nowadays, including the ex, looking for new, you know what, suitors. Let's just say that, because you're not going to get me age restricted again. Non-marryable suitors to practice what married people do over and over and over with different suitors. That's all y'all really want to do right now. You're not putting real thought in anything. That's why you all sound the same, because the sisterhood's a bunch of females with the same talking points that they pick up off the internet and say what they need to say to justify their horrible decisions in life or whatever. But here's the thing, man. Not thinking for yourself, and just because the machine, the matrix, is working behind you, doesn't make you really safe. It doesn't make you safe. Real men don't need the matrix behind us, hence the reason why they're on our backs and on our ass all the time. And you females out here, they get in your feelings and for some reason have some sense of power due to the big daddy behind you. You seem to think that that power is yours. You have no power. You can't even keep your legs closed. You have no power. You can't even get a place of your own. You women are like 34 years old, just now getting your first apartment. Yeah, that's a jab at someone in particular, ex. Anyway, man, y'all got to do better, man. That's not really being grown. That's not really being great, right? And then you sit around and troll us and get a problem with us and everything that we say and try to report us. Listen, it don't matter how much y'all report our stuff. It don't matter how much y'all try to gang up together. It don't matter how much the machine behind y'all suppresses us and, you know, lets your stuff go through. Men still lead. And as long as there's great men out here talking like me, no matter how much the machine pushing for Pookies and Johns and Bradys and Brads, women are going to want a David, a Tyrone, or a Chad, you know what I'm saying, some type of Sigma. It don't matter what they're trying to force down their throats. Women like what they like. And they've been trying to force down this softer man, and they still don't want this softer man. So they're losing either way it goes. So again, you know, if you want to piss us off, that's on you. So one of the things that we do, like I said first, we double down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let you see even less. You're going to see even less. You know what I mean? Number 2, now you're in our sites. You know, so if you're like a content creator or something like that, then I'm going to go and start investigating you. Look into your background, see what you're talking about, see what you have going on, right? It's just not a good idea, period. We don't really move like everybody else does. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to let things go that easily either. I'm going to be real. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to let it go that easily, you know, and you don't know when I'm going to strike. You don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know what I'm thinking about. It's just a really bad idea. And, you know, as far as my enemies go that I've already, you know, gone up against, I've had groups of people, family members of exes and friends of the ex and ex of the ex and lovers of the ex. Everybody that they could were coming at me, doing all this crazy stuff. It meant nothing to me. Went right along my business, got things done. you know, while being homeless and then getting myself out that situation to where I'm at right now. I got like a military mindset whether I'm in the Army still or not. When an enemy approaches me, I don't get emotional and get triggered and then start doing things in a moment. I double down. I'm like, if somebody got the guts enough to challenge me, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them all of me, all of my tactical sense, all of my emotional intelligence. I'm not gonna hold back because you're warned. You can tell by how I move, I'm not the kind of person to be messing with, but you do it anyway. I'm not gonna keep warning you. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I'm gonna let you go ahead and move how you wanna move, and I'm just gonna go ahead and snipe like I always do. And I don't mean literally, but you know, you people couldn't find your way out of a brown paper bag, all of you together. And yet and still, see, this is how you know it's more so with some of these people than it meets the eye. Some of these women, they genuinely hate men. And they genuinely hate a man that's speaking his stuff, and they want to find a way to break him. I'm trying to tell you, this ain't just the ex, you know, the one asking me to be on the podcast. They want to find a way to try to break a good man. They always trying to find some kind of way to humble you, to tell you about yourself. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, back at the ranch, these clowns look a hot mess. Like I've said, multiple kids, different baby daddies, can't keep a man, barely living on their own, looking forward to tax season every year like some broke ass loser. You know, I'm not talking about those that are making money and they, you know, working with their, I'm talking about the broke ones that are just getting the money back from the kids they're claiming. That's what I'm talking about. I have never, that's why she was able to claim me and my son. I don't, you know, until my business gets started up and I file back taxes, I'm not over here. So she just took it upon herself to do that and steal the money. My ex, only broke ass females do stuff like that. No one else is worried about tax season except broke ass females with a bunch of kids or whatever. Anyone else has been budgeting their money. They're not even thinking about it like that. As a matter of fact, you know, we're not trying to be giving back to the government because 9 times out of 10, we're not overpaying a bunch in taxes. We're like finding our way to get things done. We don't have to pay money back. Your only broke ass females be talking about, oh, tax season coming up, tax season, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, you'll blow that money before, you know what I'm saying, a full 3 months is up. You know what I mean? Living proof. You know what I mean? Like my ex, just have all that money and still blow it and then just barely now be getting into an apartment at 34? Are you crazy? What have you been doing all these months? I know you've been doing hooking up, having a good time. Well, that shit don't get you nowhere. It don't get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're in the same place you were with just more miles. That's it. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not going to hold this one up too long. I want to keep a couple of them under 10 minutes. But I really don't get what the point is, but I guess you want to try it out and see what happens. But I'm going to tell you how Sigma's going to move. He's just going to move in silence more. He's going to throw you off. He's going to post some stuff up that's going to make you kind of think that you have something going on or might be winning. And the whole time he's plotting and planning. You'll never know what he has going on. He'll never tell you. He'll never tell you. You know what I'm saying? But what a Sigma does like is knowing where his enemies are at and what his enemies are doing. I've got some identified enemies right now. So it's better knowing where they're at than before when I had no idea what they were doing. You know what I mean? Beg for drink. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? My brother right here, he's got it. My man right here. Y'all, they'll go and spend God knows what on those nails. And listen, let me tell you something about them claws before my phone dies because the battery, I didn't charge it up. Gentlemen, if she has long acrylic or fake nails, she's not wiping her butt right. I'm not trying to get, you know what I'm saying, age restricted again. She's not wiping her crack right. So what is she doing with those long nails? I'm going to tell you, she's taking it like this and she's putting like a ball of paper. I watched one of these women talk about doing this on one of these shows back in the day. And they ball up paper and put it at the edge of their nails, and they're back there, so they're getting fecal matter on the nails. They're not wiping it hard enough, and you know they're not taking a shower afterwards. Bro, I'm telling you right now, they'll spend, like you said, spend all that money on preparation to go out and look good for males so that males can buy them drinks. Sometimes they're like bumming it, having males drive them to the bar, having guys there that they're going with buying them drinks, and then having new guys buy them drinks. They're broke bums, man. Like broke bums out here, and they try to go up against us and have problems with what we're saying and what we're doing. We're not a bunch of And I don't even talk about broke people in the sense of not having money. I'm talking about broke people don't have no kind of money management. They don't have any kind of money management. They don't have any kind of sense when it comes to money. You know what I mean? This chick claimed me and my son stole the money a year and a half ago and just now getting an apartment. How does that make any sense? What have you been doing with the money, dummy? And here I was, homeless, and I'm doing better than she is. It ain't making no sense. It ain't making no sense. I'm trying to tell you, man, these women are fucking weird. And do you think that she's living in a place by herself paying regular rent? No. More than likely, the reason why she wants to get this divorce really quickly is because she's trying to get Section 8. Or she got some boyfriend she moving in with. And he's like, you better get that nigga off your, you know what I'm saying, you better get that divorce. Whatever it is, it's her scheming, man. Ain't out here doing anything out of the kindness of her heart or any kind of common sense or nothing like that. No. No. These women be out here just messing up on top of messing up and then thinking that they can trigger you. Man, look. I left that narc on red. This joker sending so many doggone mess. I'm not reading it. Listen, man. I done studied this stuff too much. I know how to get into a narc's head, dude. And I'm gonna leave this chick on red, and then if she don't text the next thing right, if she's talking a bunch of babble, I'm just gonna block her and have my attorney call her. So all that tough talk she talking, like, what does that mean to me? Nothing. I ain't worried about you. Look, man. Do you not think when I broke up with her, her family and her made all kind of crazy threats? And here we are almost 2 years later, nothing. Not worried about you, but like on my end of things, well, I've actually spoken to attorneys, man. I'm not playing around about this, you know, and that's the problem with them too. They think that you're playing around all the time. They think it's some kind of competition or some kind. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with my ex. I'm not playing with any of you females out here that want to control men. You know, we're minding our business. I advise that you allow us to mind our business, you know, because again, you don't want to see a Sigma male, a lone wolf, moving in silence, getting things done. You'll never know what we're doing. You'll never know what we're thinking. You'll never know who our allies are. You'll never know how much money we have. You'll never know our assets or resources. You'll never know. It is a horrible idea, but every Sigma male is up to the challenge. You best believe that. We're always training. We are always ready for the challenge. So you need to ask yourself, have you been training? Have you mentally training yourself? Physically training yourself? Getting your money stacked up to go to war against a Sigma? I don't think that you have. But you can go ahead and do what you got to do. Man, Steve, the same thing was paid for child support, but she did not give him a dime. She got too cold. Well, here's the thing about my ex. My ex-wife is not the mother of my child. I got a baby mama. I'm sorry, guys. I do have one baby mama. I do. But she has nothing to do with my kid. But, you know what I'm saying? My ex is not my baby mother. So she literally committed identity fraud. And then she was arguing with me last night. This is how you know that she's a thief. She's like arguing with me. Well, we were still together whenever I did it. Admitted to doing it. And it's like, well, we were still together when I did it. You took the money and you ran away for 36 days. You came back and got your stuff, squatted on the home I paid for, and didn't allow me, I want to go back there. I don't want nothing to do with you. And left me homeless with my kid, never offered any of the money to us. What are you talking about, psychopath? You don't think I can't prove this? They'll show that the tax money, show that you claimed us. It'll show that tax money went to you, and I can show that you gave me no dollar amount in my accounts. So what are you talking about, psycho? I'd advise for you to find that attorney, get this deed taken care of, because your ass might go to jail. You keep over here Googling up laws and listening to your low IQ ex-paralegal mother who got you in this situation in the first place is only gonna make things worse. I'm telling you right now, I know how all of y'all move. I know how all of y'all think. I'm not the one to do it, man. While we were together for 9.5 years, you were too busy cheating and trying to steal money while I was figuring you out, watching how you moved, trying to see why is this woman doing all this stuff? Now I know. So now I got a whole good catalog of everything that you did and how you move and how you talk and how you try to emotionally mess with people when you don't care about nobody but your bottom line. It's over. It's a wrap. Your ass is grass. All you need to do is do what I tell you to do, or you can get that lawyer on your ass. That's it. Period, point blank, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a new me. It's 2024. I've taken my power back. I'm a grown-ass man. What I look like being worried about your crusty flat ass? Let's do a little bit better now. Let's do a little bit better. You don't be talking on here with your flat, crooked ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Flat, crooked, crack ass. Listen, we need to go on ahead and do a little bit better. Don't play around with me, woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the one. Shit, you think I done forgot how you look? I could blast you online. And I don't care what anybody thinks, man. You left me and my son homeless and took the money and ran out, thought you played me. Now you trying to play again. Think again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Think again. Report as many videos as you want to. Ain't gonna stop nothing. Ain't gonna stop nothing. Do what I told you to do. Do what I told you to do. I ain't playing around with your dumb ass. Do what I told you to do. Grown man business over here. Ain't worried about your retarded ass. Do what I told you to do. Peace, love, and light. Y'all be back on here in a little bit with another one after my phone charge.